Hello, people. Good evening. Happy weekend. Happy weekend. Thank God it's Friday. How was your day? Again, next body again with another mind-blowing anatomy section. Mind-blowing life anatomy section with Nesbob D. We are here again. So, welcome back again to another life section, anatomy section, life anatomy section with Nesbob D. If you're not a doctor, you're not a nurse, prove me wrong that yes, you know your organs, you know how functional your bodies are, you know the functions of each organ in your system and your locate and the locations of the organs in your system. So let me know. Hotspot is on. So we are here with question 7 of 10. Question 7 of 10. I know only nurses and doctors can score 10 over 10. Some of you have been trying, but not everyone has been able to get up to 5 or 4. And we are presently on question 7 of 10. Okay, so let me know the smart one here that knows their organs. Prove me wrong that yes, I'm neither a nurse nor a doctor, but I know my organs, I know their locations, I know their functions. Don't forget, we have been running series on life anatomy section, and currently we are on question 7 of 10. So, question 7 says, which organ absorbs most nutrients from your food? Simple, right? You don't need to be a nurse or a doctor to know this. As a biology student, you know this. Paramedics, you should know this. What do they call it? Health science students should be able to know this, okay? So just prove me wrong that you know your organs. You might not even be any health personnel, okay, or science student, but with information, because you're an information age, okay, with the help of online resources, you can actually tell the organs how functions and all that. So you can see the question and say, which organ absorbs most nutrient from food? Did you get that? Which organ absorbs most nutrients from food? Option A, the stomach. Option B, small intestine. Option C, the liver. Option D, the pancreas. So choose within A, B, C, and D. Okay? A, B, C, and D. Make your options on the comment section. Use the comment section. Your time starts now. Count down from 10. 1. Choose option A, option B, option C, no option D. Double tap to get the answer. Oops. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you for the tapping. Tell me, let me know you know the functions, the locations of the organs of your body. Anatomy student, health science student, biology student. Where are you? Come and show all working. Show all working. Let me know. Where are you watching from? Subscribe to my channel. Today is your first day. Subscribe. Double tap. Live anatomy section with Nesbob D. This is quite interesting. Double tap. Subscribe to my channel. Let's get rolling. Okay. Let me know if you know your organs, if you know your system, if you know the locations and the functions of your body organs, the anatomy, where your organs are located, all in one with Next Bob T. We are here again. We are here again. On hotspot me. Don't hold your hotspot. We are here again. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Double tap on your screen to like my video. Where are you watching from? Life anatomy session with Nurse Bobby. This is purely educational content, okay? Let me know how many of us know the organs of our body, the locations, the positions. So in case you don't know, from this anatomy diagram you're seeing here, you're seeing number one being labeled on the body there. Number one, you can see that is the heart, the organ of the heart. In case you don't know where your heart is located, from this diagram you'll be able to know that it's in between the two your breast bones, okay? It's in between your breasts, okay? And it's tilted more to the left than the right, and it's closed. Is the owner's closed fist. It's almost the size of the owner's closed fist, okay? Now you can see the heart, the location, and then that's the two. Number two, their label is the liver, and you'll be able to, sorry, the lungs. Number two is the lungs. You can tell that we have two lungs, left and right. That is why you can actually give out one lungs and you still have one remaining. Isn't that amazing? So number two there, labeled there, is the lungs. We have left and right lungs. Hello, 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 welcome. Say hello. Let me appreciate you for joining me, okay? Say hello. Double tap on your screen to like my video. Where are you watching from? Please say hello. If you don't say hello, I wouldn't know you join me. Say hello to Nurse Bobby on this life anatomy section. Let's get rolling. Let me know how many of us knows the organs of our body, their full positions and their function. Let me know if you know better. Prove me wrong that I'm neither a nurse nor a doctor nor a paramedic, but I know my organs, I know their locations, I know their functions. Hello, Victoria. Hello, 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 Victoria Jaminis. Greetings, Victoria. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining me, okay? Where are you watching from, Vic? Where are you watching from? Glad to have you here. Thank you so much for joining this live anatomy section with Nurse Bobby. Where are you watching from? Double tap on your screen to like my video. Double tap to get the answer. Subscribe to my channel. Today is your first day. Okay, so Victoria, we said which organs absorb most nutrients from your food? Which organs absorb most nutrients from your food? Option A, we have the stomach. Option B, small intestine. Option C, the liver. Option D, the pancreas. Which organ do you think absorbs most nutrients from the food we eat? Which organ do you think is the stomach? If your stomach, choose A. If you think is the small intestine, choose B. If you think it's the liver that does the absorption of food, choose option C. If you think it's the pancreas that absorbs most of the food, choose option D. Okay, so just make your choice known. Double tap. Think well before you answer. Okay, so life anatomy section with Nurse Bobby. Isn't that amazing? Know the organs of your body, know their positions, know their functions. Yes, here live and direct with Nurse Bobby. Let's get rolling. We are currently on question 7 of 10. Okay, and I bet you only nurses and doctors can score 10 over 10. Okay, and if you're not a nurse, you're not a doctor, prove me wrong that yes, I'm actually not a nurse or a doctor. I'm not a paramedic, but as a biology student or a health science student, I know the organs of my body and their functions. Okay, so let's get rolling. Victoria, are you still there? Victoria, are you still there? If you are there, say hello. Let me know your option on the comment section. Don't fail to subscribe to my channel. Stay connected to Nurse Bobby. Let's keep rolling. All right? Stay connected. Double tap, double tap, double tap to subscribe. Double tap to get the answer. Double tap. So your time starts now. Start from 10. Okay? Count down from 10 to 1. Make your options known on the comment section. Isn't that amazing? So I'm here. I'm waiting for you, waiting to hear from you. Which option? Which is your option here? Are you there? Are you there? Next Bobby is here with you. Hello, sir. Welcome once again. Wow. Good to have you here. I'm glad to have you here tonight. Thank you for joining another live session again with Nesbob T. I'm glad to have you here, sir. Thank you so much. Please endeavor to subscribe to my channel. Double tap on your screen to like this video. Okay. Thank you so much for the double tapping. Thank you so much. Where are you watching from, please? Let me know where you're watching from. Let me know where you're watching from. Make use of the comment section. I'm right there within the comment section. Let me see your option. Let me see if you know the answer. Question number 7. Think absorb most nutrients from our food? Is the stomach? Option B is the liver. Option D, do you think it's the pancreas? Which organ? Which organ? Choose A. Double tap to get the right answer. Are you there? Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, you are not doing the wrong, you're not doing the right thing. You are doing the very, very wrong thing if you haven't subscribed to my channel. If you haven't liked this video to attract more people to learn with us, you're not doing the right thing. What are you waiting for? Just give me tap, 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 tap. Next for the blowing section. Hey, let's get rolling. Let's get rolling. Tell me, how well do you know your organs? How well do you know your body organs? How well do you know your body organs, their functions, their locations? How well do you know your body organs? Hello. Are you there? Where are you watching from? Organ do you think absorb most nutrients from food? Now, let me refresh your memory. Looking at the diagram here, the anatomy on your screen, you can see the labels of the organs. So, in case you don't know the labels or the positions or the locations of your organs, from this diagram, you can actually tell. Let's assume you're a biology student or a student and you've done this long ago that you couldn't even remember the locations of your organs. Is a good way to refresh your memory, to go back to memory lane, go back to drawing board, learn from this anatomy. So you're seeing the organs now. You can tell which organ is this, where they are located. And if you know the organs of your body, their functions and their locations, whenever you're having some strange symptoms, you can actually tell better that this is the organ that is responsible for this, and you will know how better to attend to it and how when to seek medical advice. So you don't have to be paramedics to know this. Okay, information is power. So every day we learn, and no knowledge is waste. So look at this diagram. If you have forgotten where your heart is located, from this diagram you can know or tell the position of your heart. You can see it in between the two breastbone. Okay, that is where your heart is located, and it's tilted more to the left than the right, and it's about the size of the owner's closed fist. Okay, now label 2, you'll see the lungs. We have two lungs on the left and on the right side. So we have two lungs. Okay, that is why you can give out one lung and still have one. Yes, this is purely for educational purpose. Okay, it doesn't take the place or replace the place of medical care or medical attention. So the heart, you see it in between your breastbone and is tilted more to the left than the right, and is about the size of the owner's closed fist. Okay, so that is the location of the heart, in case you have forgotten. Now, number 2 label there is the lungs. So you can see the lungs is on the left and on the right. So you have 2 lungs. Okay, you have 2 lungs, left and right. Then 3, you can see the liver. You can see the liver on number 3. Okay, so that is the label, that is the position of the liver there. In case you have forgotten or you don't know, this is where your liver is. And in case you have any symptoms or any strange feeling anywhere with this organ, you can take and locate where your organs are, and you can actually um know when something is wrong there. Then number 4 label, they can see it is on the head. That is because the brain, the opukirishi, as we call from my own side, the brain is located on your head. That is opukirishi. That's the center for memory, a center for all manner of, okay, is the center for memory, for emotions, for feeling. That is the brain. So you can see the number 4 there. That is where your brain is located, in case you have forgotten. Then number 5 label is the kidney. You can see it will have number 5 on 2 sides, left and right. That is because the kidneys are 2. That is why somebody can easily donate his or her own kidney, but I will still remain live and healthy, because you have 2 kidneys, you have 2 lungs. So we have 2 kidneys and the lungs on the left and right side. You can see the position. And then number 6, that is your stomach. That is your stomach. So when you eat, so can you see the size of your stomach? So whenever you overeat, you are pressurizing the stomach. That is why most time when you overeat, you're having this discomfort, like kind of a cramp on your stomach, because the size of the stomach is not that big. So you can see the position of your stomach, and it's connected to the small intestine, and that takes us to number 7. Okay, so number 7 there is the small intestine. So don't forget, use this diagram to locate. As I'm talking to you, just be feeling the positions of this organ. Just be using your hand to trace it based on this diagram you're seeing. It is for educational purpose, pure educational people. So study life anatomy, next Bob D, life anatomy section with next Bob D. You can only get this on this channel. Life anatomy, isn't that amazing? Hope you have subscribed to my Hope you have double tap. Okay, subscribe to my channel so that you get more. Thank you so much for the double tapping. Okay, double tap, subscribe if you haven't done that. Stay connected to next of this channel. We're actually running series on life anatomy section with next of this. So we are on 7 of 10 questions. All right, so we still have 3 more and many more amazing content on this channel. So if you don't know where the organs are located, it's high time. Learn from next the life anatomy section on this channel. So let me know, which organ do you think absorb most nutrients in our body? Are you still there? You haven't said hello. Why now? Why haven't you subscribed? Why haven't you double tap? What are you waiting for? Subscribe to my channel. Double tap, 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 tap. I love that sound whenever you do tap, tap on your screen. And I feel the impact here. Life anatomy section with Nesbol D. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing? All right, so let's keep going. I'm waiting on the comment section. Life anatomy section with Nesbol D. Do you know your organs? How well do you know your anatomy? How well do you know the organs of your body? Okay, so I'm waiting for you. Make use of the comment section, okay? Say hello, say hello. If you don't say hello, I wouldn't know you joined me, okay? If you don't say hello, I wouldn't know you joined this section. Say hello so that I can appreciate you. Oluwatosin, Oluwatosin, the Jesus that I know is there now for me. Oluwaye, 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 Oluwaye. Life anatomy section with Nesbob D. I forgot to know newscasting. Honey, I forgot to newscasting. Go to newscasting because I have all it takes. Hello. Hello. Good to have you here. Thank you so much for joining Nesbob D Life Anatomy section with Nesbob D. Where are you watching from? Where are you watching from? Answer the question. Make use of the comment section. Don't fail to double tap on your screen to get the answer, okay? Only nurses and doctors can score 10 over 10 in this life anatomy section. Can you score 10 over 10? Yes, some persons are trying already, but no one has been able to get up to 5 nor 4. Okay? I encourage you to know more, do more, okay? If you are joining us for the first time, I'm Nesbob D. I create content on health, lifestyle, and fitness, okay, on this channel. And we are currently running a series on life anatomy section. You know the organs of your body, their functions, their locations. It's better you know them because there are sometimes you have feelings and you wouldn't know the particular organs that is responsible. But when you know the organs of your body, their functions and their locations, you can tell better when you have some symptoms, and you know if it's necessary to seek medical attention or what to do at that moment. Okay, educational content. Learn life anatomy with next day. Know the locations of your organ in case you have forgotten. Just look at this diagram, this anatomy. Use it to trace where the organs are, the locations, and then you will know the functions because the functions is what we are using to give you this content. Okay, so no knowledge is a waste. You don't have to be a nurse, you don't have to be a doctor before you can tell which organ is this or where the organs are located. Okay, so it's essential you know your organs. All right, in case you have forgotten, maybe a biology student, health science student, and you have forgotten because it's been a long while you have books. This is another opportunity to go back to drawing board to remember your organs and their position. You can see it's so obvious, so clear on the diagram. So your countdown begins now. Count down from 10 to 1. Give us the answer. Which organs do you think absorb most nutrients from food? Which organs absorb nutrients from the food you eat? Option A, the stomach. Option B, the pancreas. The small intestine. Option C, the liver. Option D, the pancreas. Which organ do you think? Make use of the comment section. Don't fail to say hello when you come on live stream. Let me appreciate you for your time, okay? I wouldn't know you join me if you don't say hello. All right. I wouldn't know you join. I wouldn't see you. I'm only seeing the number of person that join me part time. But it's until you say hello or hi or you make comments on the comment section, that is when I can actually tell the person that joined me. So thank you so much wherever you're watching from. Let me know where you're watching from. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, you're doing the wrong thing. If you haven't given me a double tap, you're doing the wrong thing. Please double tap to get more persons to join us so that we can learn together. Double tap. Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe. Let me hear from you. Which organ do you think absorb most nutrients from the food we eat? Is it the stomach? Is it the small intestine? Is it the liver? Or is it the pancreas? Let's hear from you. Okay? I'm waiting. Are you there? I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Are you there? Are you there? Why haven't you double tap? Why haven't you subscribed? My my Niger people will say, if you see something, say something. So what are you saying concerning the question before you? What do you say is the answer? What are you saying is the answer? Okay, somebody is saying something. Say, I think it is a small intestine. Oh, this is interesting. Small intestine. Do you agree with this person? Let's find out as this content as we continue this live stream. If you agree with the person that yes, it's a small intestine, thank you so much for this comment, okay? I appreciate you. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, okay? Blessing, blessing, blessing for you, all right? I'm grateful for that, okay? I'm grateful for your comment. So just hang on, okay? Don't be in a haste to run because at the end of this section, I'll let you know the organs that is responsible for the absorption of nutrients from the food we eat. I will give you the answer, okay? So don't be in a haste to run away. Double tap, subscribe, right? Turn on notification to follow us for more of this content, okay? So, are you there? Double tap. If you haven't double tap, you're doing the wrong thing. Wrong thing. I love the sound whenever you do tap 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 tap. So just give me that sound. It will motivate me. Okay, it will increase my morale, my vibe to do more. Okay. Life anatomy section with Ness Bob D. Let's learn new things together, okay? You must not always sing and dance. Okay, only let's learn new things, okay? Learn new things, learn new things. You must not always dance or cook on live stream. So let's make it a memorable one. At least you remember something that I learned anatomy on live stream with somebody, a nurse. Isn't that amazing? So no knowledge is a waste. So let's get going, let's get rolling. Have you subscribed? Subscribe, subscribe to next of this channel. Have you double tap, double tap to my channel? Get going. Let's get rolling. Let's get the answer. Let's double tap. Let's get learning. Oops. Ah. Oh my goodness. I love the vibe. I love the energy. Okay. I love this. I love imparting knowledge. Okay. And I'm always excited when I see people learn things or new things, especially from me. When you learn something from me, is always an exciting moment, okay? To that at least I was able to impart knowledge to somebody. So are you still there? Just give me a double tapping to encourage me. Double tap to encourage my morale. All right? Don't fail to subscribe to my channel if you are still there. Subscribe. Say hello. Say hello. I offer my life to you. I love you. My life. So just know the organs of your body. With this diagram, you should be able to tell the position of your organs the locations thereof. Look at the diagram. You can see number one is a location. Number one is your heart. Number two is your lungs. Number three is your liver. Number four is the brain. Number five is the kidney. You can see we have two kidneys and two livers. See the liver number two. We also have the same liver on the other side. So we have two liver on the left and on the right side. That is why you can easily give out. One can easily give out his liver, donate for somebody. Still be living comfortably well. Okay. So I'm not encouraging you to donate your or to give your liver. It's just for information purpose and educational content. Okay. So we have two livers. The organs of the liver are two on the left and on the right. And then the kidney number five, you can see there number two, we have two number five on the left and on the right, meaning you have two you have two lungs and two kidneys. Okay. And then number six is your stomach. You can see the size of your stomach. So don't be eating too much to put the stomach under pressure because the size is not much big. Okay. And then number seven is the small intestine. So which organ do you think that is that absorb the food we eat? I'm waiting to hear from you. Okay. I'm waiting. I'm waiting, child of God. I'm waiting, my friend, on the comment section. Let me know your view. Let me know your answer. Which option are you going for? Let's get talking. I'm here. Reign, Jesus, reign. Reign, Jesus, reign. King of Zion, Judah's Lion. King of Zion, Lion of Judah, reign, Jesus, reign. Reign, Jesus, reign. Reign, Jesus, reign. King of Zion, Lion of Judah, reign. Jesus, reign. Are you there? King of Zion, Lion of Judah, reign. Jesus, reign. So I think it is the small intestine. Is that right? Is that your final answer, Mr. Henry? Is that your final answer? Right, it is a small intestine. Call a friend, like they were saying, who wants to be a millionaire? Call a friend. Or you need resources to make research. Is that your final answer? Are you still there, sir? Are you there? Are you there? You think is the final answer the small intestine? And yes, you got it. You got it. You got it. It is actually the small intestine that absorb the nutrient from most food we eat. So you are 100% correct. I doff my cap for you. Thank you for that answer. Indeed, you're a biology student. You are so right. Yes, it's actually the small intestine that absorb most nutrients from the food we eat. Okay, digestion of food starts from the mouth. When we eat, especially carbohydrates, in our mouth, the digestion process starts from the mouth with the enzyme in our mouth. Sorry, the saliva in our mouth contains an enzyme known as the amylase. Okay, this amylase acts on the food we eat, carbohydrate food, because carbohydrate, digestion of carbohydrate starts in the mouth. So the enzyme, the saliva in our mouth acts with the enzyme amylase, okay, that is inside the saliva, and act upon the food, and digestion of carbohydrate starts from the mouth. Now, the food now passes through the esophagus and to the stomach. Now, in the stomach, like I said when we ask question about the stomach has is acidic, okay? It has acid as its normal flora, okay? It contains hydrochloric acid. Now, this hydrochloric acid, there is also the enzyme peptide, okay, in our mouth, okay. This peptide, okay, sorry, pepsinogen in our mouth, it works with the absorption or breakdown of protein content. The protein food we eat, its digestion starts from the stomach, but that of carbohydrate starts from the mouth, with the function of the saliva in our mouth and the enzyme amylase that is in the mouth act on the carbohydrate food from the mouth. So digestion process starts from the mouth for carbohydrate. Then in the stomach, digestion of protein starts in the stomach. Okay. Now the food we eat passes through the esophagus, from the mouth through the esophagus to the stomach. Now, getting to the stomach, we have an enzyme known as pepsinogen. Now, pepsinogen, also the stomach contains hydrochloric acid. That is its normal flora. That hydrochloric acid is a normal flora. That is the normal thing. That is a normal habiting environment for the stomach. Now, the food we eat, the protein content now acts upon the hydrochloric acid, acts upon the pepsinogen that is in the stomach, and now convert pepsinogen to pepsin. Okay, from pepsinogen is being converted to pepsin. When from pepsin is being converted, it acts upon it, now convert it to peptides. Okay, now um the end product of protein is amino acid, and this end product happens only in the small intestine. So it is the small intestine that absorb most nutrients from the food we eat. Are you there? If you are there, say yes, I'm there. So it is this um, small intestine that absorb most nutrients, like carbohydrates. It absorbs it in the form of simple sugar. um, um, Fat is being absorbed in form of fatty acid or glycerol, and then most nutrient supplements, vitamins and minerals, they are also absorbed in the small intestine. Now, only few things are being absorbed in the stomach, and that is something like water, um, chemicals like drugs, the medications we take, chemical, water, most just these few things that have been absorbed in the stomach. But the majority of the absorption with that um, that takes place in our body system takes place in the small intestine. Okay, so it is the small intestine that absorbs most food we eat, most nutrient from the food we eat is being absorbed in the small intestine. Protein is being absorbed. The end product of protein happens in the small intestine. That is um, amino acid is being converted. The peptides are being converted to amino acid. That is the end product of um, protein digestion. Then the end product of carbohydrate that is being absorbed is the um, is simple sugar. Okay, and that happens in the small intestine too. Okay, so simple sugar is being absorbed in the form of carbohydrate is being absorbed in the small intestine in the form of simple sugar, while fat is being absorbed in the small intestine as fatty acid or glycerol. So give a clap to next Bobji. Give a clap. Isn't that amazing? So that's what I'm telling you. Don't miss any class. Don't miss any class, any live session. Nobody. Learn things, new things. Here, let's learn anatomy together. Learn anatomy together on the chat. Just okay on the let's learn anatomy together. Life anatomy section with Ned from T. Alright, let's get rolling. So give me a clap now. Give me a thumbs up, okay? Give me a thumbs up if you think I did the right thing. Give me a thumbs up, give me a thumbs up, give me a thumbs up. Double tap, okay? Double tap on your screen. We get the answer with nurse from T. Let's learn anatomy. You don't have to be a nurse. You don't have to be a doctor to know some things about your health or your organs. So let's get to know more about our system is essential. No knowledge is a waste, okay? Reign, Jesus, reign. Reign, Jesus, reign. King of Zion, Lion of Judah, reign, Jesus, reign. King of Zion, Lion of Judah, reign, Jesus, reign, reign, Jesus, reign, reign, Jesus, reign, King of Zion, Judah's Lion, reign, Jesus, King of Zion, Judah, Lion of Judah, reign, Jesus, King of Zion, Lion of Judah, reign, Jesus, reign. King of Zion, Lion of Judah, reign, Jesus, reign. King of Zion, Lion of Judah, reign, Jesus, reign, Jesus, reign, Jesus, reign. King of Zion, Lion of Judah, reign. King of Zion, Lion of Judah, reign. Jesus, reign. King of Zion, Lion of Judah, reign. Jesus, reign. King of Zion, Lion of Judah, reign. Jesus, reign. King of Zion, Lion of Judah, reign. Jesus, reign. Jesus, reign. Jesus, reign. King of Zion, Lion of Judah, reign. Jesus, reign. King of Zion, Lion of Judah, reign. King of Zion, Lion of Judah, bring Jesus in. Bring Jesus in. Oh, bring Jesus in. King of Zion, Lion of Judah, bring Jesus in. Even when I cannot trace you, I still have you in your word. But you are always here for me. You are always here to help. You are always here to help me. I still have faith in your word. But you are always here for me. Even when I can't see you, even when I cannot trace you, I still have faith in your word. You are always here for me. You are always here to help. You are always here to help me. We have faith in your word. You are always here for me. You are always here to help. You are always here to help me. I still have faith in your word. That you are always here for me. You are always here to help. You are always here to help me. I still have faith in your word. You are always here for me. You are always here to help. You are always here to help me. I still have faith in your word. You are always here for me. Even when I can't see you, even when I cannot, I still have faith. I still have faith in your word. You are always here for me. You are always here to help. You are always here to help me. I still have faith in your word. You are always here for me. I still have faith in your word. You are always here for me. I still have faith in your word. You are always here for me. You are always here. You are always here to help me. I still have faith in your word. You are always here for me. I still have faith in your word. You are always here for me. I still have faith in your word. You are always here for me. I still have faith in your word. You are always here for me. You are Easier to have. You are always here to help. I still have faith in your word. You are always here for me. I still have faith in your word. You are always here for me. I still have faith in your word. You are always here for me. You can use the rest where you feel. We go about personally. Personally, how many minutes remaining? Is 8:30. 30. 40. to change the trouser. Lion black this for the fast. What? Lion black before even that brown the fast. You don't get it. Let's see that first.
Ko da ka ce, ka ba da kan.
Let's go to my next. I said it's better than what we know each other.
That's what I'm saying. Ko da ka ce da. Ko da ka ce. Yeah.
Why do you do? Come the question. I mean, it's funny to get this thing.
I guess they do. No, I'm not. How many of your thoughts are
Hello, 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 hello. Okay, I want to appreciate everyone that joined this live stream. Thank you for the like. Thank you for the subscription. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you all. Okay, so here is question 7 of 10. I know only nurses and doctors can score 10 over 10. And you're actually proving me right. That is only nurses and doctors that can score 10 over 10 because most persons don't know. Okay, most persons that don't know the answers to these questions, and few persons that actually responded, no one has actually gotten up to 7 over 10. So you actually give me the impression that yes, for sure, it's only nurses and doctors that can score 10 over 10 of this life anatomy section with nurse Bob T. Okay, so here is the answer to the question. Let me read the question again. Say, which organ absorbs most nutrients from food? Did you get that? Which organs? Which organ? Not organs. It's one organ, so it's not organs. So one organ. Which organ absorbs most nutrients from food? And we have option A, stomach, option B, small intestine, option C, liver, option D, pancreas. So which one do you think absorb nutrients from food? Is it the stomach? Is it the small intestine? Is it the liver? Or is it the pancreas? Okay, so looking at the anatomy, the diagram on the screen, you can actually tell the positions of the different organs of your body in case you have forgotten them or you don't know them. So this content is specifically for educational purpose and information purpose. Doesn't replace the place of, it doesn't take the place of medical advice or medical care or medical seeking medical attention. Okay, so can you score 10 over 10? And you're actually giving me the impression that you can't score 10 over 10. Now looking at the diagram, you can see number 1 is the diagram of the heart, and with this diagram you can tell that the heart is located in between the ribs, the left and right ribs. Okay, is located beneath the rib cage and is a bit closer. You can see the position is a bit closer to the left than the right, and is about the size of the owner's closed fist. So the size of your fist, clenched fist, okay, will determine the size of your heart. Now, getting to the liver, you can see we have the lungs, okay. You can see we have 2 lungs. That is number 2, label number 2 there. You can see we have 2 lungs, the left and the right lungs. You can see the position, so you know that your lungs, see where your lungs is located, and you have 2 lungs as well. So that is why one can actually give out his or her one lungs, and you still can do better health wise. And number 3, we have the liver. Okay, you can see the position of the liver, see it where it is located. Now number 4, you can see it on your head, that is the brain. Okay, the brain is actually located on your skull. Okay, this our head, Okpokirishi, as we call it in local language. Okpokirishi, there is the cranium or the head, the skull bone houses the brain. So the brain is located in our head, inside the skull bone. So inside the head, okay, the skull bone is the protective covering. Okay, this cranium you're seeing now, that is the scalp you're seeing, houses or covers the brain. Right. So number 5 is the kidney. You can see we have left and right kidney. They clapping for me, oh, okay? They clapping for me because I'm giving you expo to the question, okay? Just be clapping for Nurse Bob T. You can only get this life anatomy session with Nurse Bob T. All right? You can only get this from Nurse Bob T. Nowhere else. Life anatomy. Learn life anatomy session with Nurse Bob T. So number 5, like I said, is the kidney. You can see it. Number 5 is on both ends, on the left and on the right. So we have 2 kidneys. That is why one can always, or you have been hearing, he gave one of his kidney, he gave out one of his this, that. Okay, but I'm not telling you, I'm not emphasizing. It's not about what you give out, it's about the knowledge you will acquire here. Okay, so we'll have 2 kidneys, we have 2 lungs, okay. And then number 6 is the stomach. You can see this number 6, you can see there on green color. That is the position of your stomach, and you can see the size. So whenever you overeat, you strain the stomach. All right, so number 6 is the size, is the stomach. They can see the location. I encourage you to go back to my other videos, okay. Go back to my other videos, you will see questions that has to do with the other organs that I've listed, that I've mentioned already. Question 1 to 6 shows or other organs, organs of the body, their functions and their locations. Just like it's appearing here, you will see other organs too, like this. So this is the anatomy of the human body. You can see their position and their location. So I encourage you to go back to my channel, watch other live stream. You will also learn about other organs that we've done before. So number 6 is the stomach. Then number 7 is the small intestine. And it is in this small intestine that absorptions of most nutrients takes place. So number this question 7 of 10, the answer here is B. Which organ absorb most nutrients from food? And we say small intestine, and that is B. Yes, small intestine is where food absorption of most nutrients from the food we eat takes place. Okay, that is because digestion, that is the small intestine, is the digestive system. Okay, so when you eat food, digestion of food starts from the mouth, especially carbohydrates. So digestion of carbohydrate starts from the mouth, with the saliva in your mouth mixing up, chewing the food, breaking it down to bite size or smaller piece, and then it acts with the saliva and the enzyme called amylase that is resident in your mouth, act with it, and then absorb the food. And from your mouth there, the food passes through the esophagus into your stomach. Now, from the stomach now, digestion of protein starts in the stomach. Okay, digestion of protein starts in your stomach. Now, when you eat food, especially protein food that gets to the stomach there, remember the stomach, like I said in my other video, that's why I encourage you to watch other live stream that we've done. The stomach has acidic content. Okay, it's normal flora. The stomach is acidic, so it has this hydrochloric acid resident there. It's like a normal flora. It's a normal flora to the stomach. It has acidic content and also enzymes resident in the stomach there. So the acidic content, which is hydrochloric acid in the stomach, acts upon protein food. Okay, acts upon protein food to digest it. Now, the hydrochloric acid acts with this enzyme called pepsinogen, okay, that is resident in the stomach, that is meant for digestion of protein. It acts on it, converting the pepsinogen to pepsin. Okay, then pepsin is now converted to peptides, and then the end product of protein is amino acid. And this happens, the digestions of food, the absorptions of these food items like carbohydrates, protein, fats, vitamins and minerals, all takes place in the small intestine, after which it is now being transferred, okay, to for excretion. Okay, so it is the small intestine, like I mentioned, that is responsible for the absorption of this of the nutrients in our food. Okay, the nutrient that's in our food. But in the stomach, the only digestion that takes, sorry, the absorption that takes place is water. The water in your food, the water content in your food is absorbed in the stomach. um drug content or drug components, like some medications we take, absorb in the stomach. Some alcoholic and alcoholic products also takes place. That is, the absorption takes place in the stomach. But the absorptions of nutrients from food, like carbohydrates, protein, fats, vitamins, minerals, those absorption takes place in the small intestine. Okay, so when the food has been absorbed in the small intestine, the protein content that is being converted from pepsin to pepsinogen to pepsin, from pepsin to peptide, then the end product now becomes amino acid, which is the end product for protein. And the end product of carbohydrate is a simple sugar. Okay, a simple sugar. Then the end product of fats is fatty acid or glycerol. Okay, so all this absorption takes place in the small intestine. So option B is the right answer. So option B is a small intestine is the organ that absorbs most nutrient from the food we eat. So give me a clap. Watch out for more what do you call it? More on life anatomy section with Nurse Bob D. Okay, subscribe to my channel, double tap, turn on notifications so that you always get update from me or notify whenever I come on live stream, so that we can learn better. No knowledge is a waste. Okay, let's learn something new. Not only dancing, not only watching movie. Let's learn life anatomy. Okay, it will add to your wealth of knowledge. Okay, so thank you so much. Watch out for more content from Nurse Body. If you haven't subscribed, you aren't doing the right thing. Please subscribe to my channel, double tap, stay connected, turn on notification. I don't want to miss you again. So see you again in my next video, right? Thank you so much and have a good night. Not good night, because I'm coming back live again. So for you, I encourage you, watch out for more rights. Thank you so much and bye for now.